Hello everybody, I'm back. Wanted to do a video on COVID. Now, I'm not going to normally do a video on current events, but COVID, it's been a big factor of our lives. Doesn't matter where you're at in this country. It doesn't matter. It's been a big factor. But before I get to my three negatives and three positives, I do think that a lot of good is going to come out of COVID. And I already know that a lot of good has come out of it. Yes, there is a lot of bad behind it too, but I think companies will, adjust for the future and do things they haven't done before for employees, and things will just. I think it's going to make life. I'm hoping it's going to make life easier in the end, somewhat. Kind of once we get past it, or hopefully we get past it. Or it slows down a lot. But I just feel there's a lot of good things coming for the consumer and the average worker. And it doesn't matter where you work at. It could be, you name the place. I really have a feeling that it is just going to be, seismic for workers. It doesn't matter the industry. But anyway, I'm really excited to see the positive impact, say, from a year now, 2 years from now. There's going to be negative effects, obviously, too, but I'm excited about the positive. I know there already have been positives, companies lashing their rates, stuff like that. But I'm really optimistic. So anyway, let's get into it. Three negatives. So the first thing is many people have died, and that's obvious. It's a very contagious disease. We don't have a vaccine. We don't have a treatment yet. Hopefully soon. So that's the bad thing, and that's obvious. You may have known somebody that tested positive for it, or went to at least get tested, or having symptoms. So it's a pretty deadly disease. The second thing is the confinement part of staying home at your home. Now, some states are opening up as I'm making this video. But there are other states up north that are still locked down, among other places, California, among other states. But that is a big thing because, let's be real, us humans are just not meant to sit at home for 3 months at a time. And I'm not saying we can't do it, but let's be real. Humans are meant to go out and live. You look at any country in the world, they get out, they do things, they move a little bit at least. Doesn't matter the country. So, again, not impossible, but the confinement thing it's pretty negative on our on our mental health. The politics behind it, it varies from place to place, and again, it's happening on a national level, a state level, and even a city county level. And again, it just kind of varies where you're at. The politics behind it, whether you believe, your state wants to open up or not, it's bad in the sense it's dividing us big time. So that's kind of three bad things behind COVID. Now, three good things. One is that community is being emphasized more than ever recently. I can't remember a time where, you want to help out more of your friends, family, your neighbors, your roommates, whatever it may be around you. I cannot remember a time like that. So that's pretty amazing to see, the communities rally together, whether you're in a small community or a big community. You could look at New York City or just a small town in, Wyoming or something. You could apply it many different ways, but community is getting really emphasized. Whether it's schools, college, businesses, you can name it. It's pretty amazing. The second thing is healthcare. Now, healthcare has played a big part in this. There's a lot of theories behind, has the healthcare created this or whatever. But regardless of all that, healthcare, it's getting emphasized more than ever. How that people, not just in the hospital, not just at the, urgent care, that it doesn't matter where you're at in the health field, that we are thankful for them. And, you look at a dentist or a chiropractor. doctors are very friendly people usually, but not only that, they want to see you do great things. They don't want to see you sitting in a bed. They want to get you out living life like you're supposed to. So that's pretty amazing to me. It's kind of made me appreciate, my dentist I'm about to go see here next week. Some other people like that. It's been really neat to see that. And the third thing is that there's a minimalism trend kind of occurring where, people are selling things they don't need because of money. They're financially burdened, stuff like that. And to me, that's awesome because it's just making people realize what we need. Because half the things that society says we need, we really don't. Whether that's a big boat, whether that's a big vacation house, it could be a million different things. Going on a trip to Vegas for a week, a lot of these things we don't need. Not saying none of those are cool things or great things, but a lot of those things we just don't need. They create more problems in our lives, whether it's financially, time, whatever. So that's really neat to see, and I think that's going to be something I think even the biggest, I don't know, maybe the biggest effect, it's hard to say, but it'll still be cool to see that effect. It's already occurring, so let me know what you think about COVID. Comment below if you'd like. Want to hear your thoughts if you have any, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.